have decided not to talk about this matter. I have done the first video of this particular oil segment of Asama Mabeke, but this time around, no, I decided to talk about it in a different way because of the fact that I have realized that ever since Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, His Excellency, or called the Parliament of Ghana, deliver a speech, he says particular or kind of particular statement, and all of a sudden, the MPP MPs in the room, the NDC MPs in the room will be then or the chair or your former President John Dramani Mahama. And what was the statement? Nana Kade, everybody that knows me that I do not take in alcohol. It was a big statement. Now, Obia training was the chef former President John Dramani Mahama, and this is not the videos are there, and everybody was laughing. From that day, a lot of people insinuated a lot of things. I mean, there was Obiana different. Wafame Yafa, Butumna from Ekuska. Alto Jacobs, he comes from Oil the NDC in CC. As of now, he does not align himself with Oil the NDC. But we throw a shade what this particular Sami because Atachia, the honorable Atachia can some about the same alcohol in Sami. Now, I'll drop a video be Alto Jacobs drop a video be on Twitter. There's way in some ways you know. Hey, I'm telling the Ghana Kuma a lot of people like politics. But if you don't take care, video. It contains NDC MPs, NDC executives, and these are popular people. What mention video?
Hey,
Now, my problem is this. Now, caption, no, that's something in Azaba. As something in there, this is from my Jacob's account on X and Twitter. Also, an oversight for Atachia, the Honorable Atachia. Because Honorable Atachia, he's aligning our former President John Dramani Mahama. He's alleging there alcohol and seminar day as supposed by His Excellency. It's a seminar baby, and this is an oversight to the Honorable Atachia. And look, listening to the video, these are prominent persons in the NDC. Now, Alpha and this is not one person, two people, three people, or four people. This is a lot of people. This is a host of, this is a crowd. Now, Obiara Wabunuma, Obiara Jigwa, at the same time, Wabunuma or whether I don't know the alcohol, but let me take it there. It's something drinkable. I may not say that it is an alcohol, but at least from the look of things, it's like palm wine, it's like something alcoholic. But like I said, I was not there. But from the video, that is what it suggests. Now, when it comes to the comment section, this is a matter to be discussed. Share video, share. No, we shouldn't send a video. I didn't share a photo comment section anymore. We said there, Atachia owns no one apology. Who the cap fit should wear it. Hey, even the first comment was a bombshell on its own. Even the first comment was a bombshell on its own. A lot of NDC executives are trying to tell Honorable Atachia to apologize in this statement. It was not a statement being made well because he's an honorable man, and for him to have made that statement, he needs to come and render an unqualified apology. But he needs not to render any unqualified apology. Now, the second comment, because according to this person, Dr. Duffuor stated it emphatically. And this was during the time the MPP, the NDC, as it were, the NDC now Obiara Prede or flag bearer, within the NDC. Now, it was all captured by Dr. Duffuor. This was one of the files from the NDC. It was captured there. The whole letter. This is the whole letter. I believe a lot of people have seen this letter. This letter came as far back as 5th of May 2023, which was just last year. It was urgent matters of concern. Also, we write with felicitization to the national executives, dear delegates, and to all supporters of our cherished National Democratic Congress. It is a crunch moment, and we cannot take chances looking at how desperate the governing MPP is to hold power. It's to hold power after they have created an economic crisis in Ghana due to mismanagement. Into all down on Dr. Duffuor explained there. This particular oil elections within the NDC, MPP why they mean. Into due to that, now they impact need to be someone who is credible. Now credible person, no, I want to some no one. Inka Dr. Kwabena Duffuor, if this paper came from his Akachidza, then it is a problem. This is in the social media space. I have not seen anything yet. If so, I come in, I have not checked that, but I have not seen anything yet. But you see, this is actually inked. Okay? Also, there, the current economic challenges require economic charges require that we do not need a flag bearer who has been described as government official one. But you know, as at now, no, there is a government official one. Even though that some CCR or the special prosecutor will to know what conclude that something he is still regarded a government official one with the case of the airbus scandal. All right, in the airbus scandal and confirmed as such by the former special prosecutor Martin Amedu. All right. Also, the NDC does not need a flag bearer who will take the party and its structures for granted, like we have seen over the years. And the third most important one, also the current times in which we are, requires that we do not elect a flag bearer with serious alcoholic addiction issues. We need a flag bearer who will be sober enough to tackle the challenges that we face as a country. And the emphasis on it requires that we do not declare or elect a flag bearer with serious alcoholic addiction issues. This is where the whole problem came from. Confirming certain things. It's in there. Ghana na you can decide to hide something. You can decide to put something on hold. You can decide to share an opinion or the other. But you see, something all of a sudden from nowhere now will just bring up and just erupt something. It's Yasemi Akayasam. The video is speaking. Now the man from the NDC has spoken. This is someone from the NDC. He has spoken. Obviously, the last guy didn't drink. Hey, I am back. Now, no one drink and another than today. No. Oh no me.
Hey, yes,
Oshuru no damn kwan. So this is a picture. Also, my man is happy. Instead of former president, the man some bottles over the internet. Hey, Ghana fool. Obviously, is that not Michael Quay Jr. in the video? The last person to the right. This video was staged to spit NDC shame. Or you so you want to business. Whatever you do in this world, assess and reassess the people in the company. Some they are just opportunists, and when they get what they want, they will not only leave, they would want to break you. Watch this man and guide yourself. Obviously, Yezu is that appeal. That is the most funny part of the video. Obviously, but has it ever been an issue when people drink? I seem not to follow this sort of politics. I think this guy is making a point here. This guy is making a point. You know, it's never an issue if someone takes in alcohol or a soft drink. It's never an issue. But you see, it becomes an issue in Ghana because someone who takes, alcohol, it's about to public space anymore. It brings, if it is true that it brings a certain, or yeah, it paints you in a certain way. I bet you it paints you in a certain way. Because as a leader, and you can be intoxicated, you can drink alcohol. If it is true, well, imagine that if your own teacher in classroom, this is where the thing starts from. If your own teacher in the classroom is a drunkard, another ornament son, it sounds some way, okay? Because as a role model, no, there are certain qualities there. It ought not to be exhibited. That is when it is true. But imagine your school, that's on your teacher boy, your headmaster, also proprietor, your headmaster, not on alcohol. You see, it tells you something. If you go and meet him somewhere down on the it tells you something to your mind. You may not be able to say. But now, when it comes to, we are all adults. We've grown. We've gotten to a point that we can now share our opinions. Do you think that if you want to go and stand for a president, do you think that it's best to go and take alcohol? Do you think so? That is it. Because we are not overseas. We are in Ghana. There may be a different waha. Obviously, to the extent of mocking the culture of the host who welcomed the guests with whatever they decided. Obviously, but but that them drinking a cow milk, cause you can literally hear people speaking Fulani in the background. You see, you see, I stated this in the beginning there. I cannot ascertain it there. As I were no, it is oil alcohol. But the thing is this: from it gives an instance that what they are drinking is what they are taking in is something drinkable. So I am not saying that it is an alcohol, but with what Nipa can also that it is a cow milk. Fine, fair enough, fair enough. But there is a problem. The one that come from the NDC, no, I don't know post here to the me. And see, if truly he is an NDC, he came from the NDC and he's posting something like this, no. If you tell us it is cow meat, it is also debatable. Because some way to the church in your comment section, but this is actually going to be a very big bombshell, and I believe that it will affect the NDC very deeply. But as today, it is going to be true or not, no, it will depend on them as to how they're going to handle this issue. The 2024 elections, no, it's as if the vice president John Domani, the vice president, or yeah, John Domani Mama back then, no, he couldn't do enough to tell the people today that as a former president, he did certain things before. That is why it's giving more oil more political points for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, because he is campaigning as a vice president, and you can see him campaigning, and you can see very vividly. I have taken time watch all the videos from Tadi, watch all the videos that Tadi Takoradi, watch the videos from the Western North, watch the videos from all the Central region, Ashanti, and I can testify to one particular thing. The vice president, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, is campaigning as if he's in opposition. That is one thing I can say. And it looks like the former president John Dramani Mahama is campaigning as if he is in government. So I feel that the opposition leader is campaigning like he's relaxed. That is what I can say. But I think over the past month, things have changed for all to the two parties. It looks like Obia Manantabemu because Obia launching the manifesto. So we can see a lot of engagement and exercise moving on with these political games. And it's going to be actually a very nice way to see. It's one of the actual win. I believe that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will take it as at now. Because even people who prophesy for the NDC are even confirming some of these things. People that analyze certain things for the NDC are saying certain things. But at the same time, certain surveys are also confirming former President John Dramani. But even also that these ones were actually paid to do some of these things. Well, the ball is in the court of Ghana for to vote. But for me, I for mutum no afọ mekoska. But more share video, share. No be sense video. Now, Demra de maybe out no. I bring in nothing but the truth. I bring you facts back to back content. Now, but more share video, share. No be sense video. Comment section. But from me, afa mutum afọ mekoska. I'm a crowd.